Welcome to the first episode of Lovershare. This is just an experiment. We wanted to just try this. Many people in our lives wonder why we are together, wonder why and how we stay together, and so we get a lot of people asking us relationship advice. So we decided to, um, make a YouTube channel and make some content that could help people in their relationships. I watch a lot of YouTube. She doesn't really, so I kind of know the culture of YouTube. Um, not an expert. I do watch a lot of YouTubers. I'm not. We're not trying to make $1 million or anything like that. Um, but anyway, I'm Keith, and
Hi, I'm Bella.
this is Bella. We've been together for April Fools is our anniversary.
I'm impressed.
Well, we needed to pick a date.
That's true.
We did.
That's true, but I'm impressed that you.
We needed to pick a
You
date that
remember
I
that.
could remember.
So what does that mean? So how long have we been dating?
Don't ask me to do math. God.
I'm easy. I just say like over a year and a half.
Yeah, it's over a year and a half.
Yeah.
Had a little technical difficulties, but it's gonna happen. That's for sure.
Is it gonna happen?
It happens. This has never happened to me before. That's what they all say. Anyway, so like I was saying, we have kids from other relationships. We're like a new age mixed or no blended family. That's what they call it. It's a blended family.
Like the Brady Bunch?
Yeah, it's a retarded Brady Bunch.
It's a very retarded Brady Bunch.
Yeah, but we make it work, and that's kind of what this is. What it's about. We have tons of ideas for videos. We're both brainstormers and very creative people. And
But I think that a lot of people ask us like how we, keep our relationship going and how we still, have sex often and like how we still get excited to see each other when we come home after work and everything and I think even when we're not excited to see each other, we still have a little bit of excitement when we see each other. We try to, say, how are you? Or give each other like a hug and a kiss when we come home because it's really important in a relationship, especially that we've had some not so great relationships with other people in the past. And, the point of being in a relationship is being with someone who you want to make things work with. And we have a pretty good time doing it, I think.
we do.
Yeah.
And that's kind of one of the things we're going to talk about, in episode 1. This is titled Beyond the Physical, because obviously there's what's going to attract someone to someone else like first, before talking to them or anything else like that, you're going to get what you see. And, obviously, she hit the jackpot. But whatever. So we start off with physical attraction, right? But there's other types of attraction, right? There's personality, right? You get into the personality of the person. But in the beginning, people are trying to portray still a persona anyway. You don't really know until I think you live with them.
Yeah.
I mean,
Or you get like a draw.
What do you mean?
Like, when like a girl like dope fiends people into being like, I'm just gonna leave like some clothes here, and then like you like move their stuff, so you're like, I'm just gonna put them in like a part of the draw, and then like we just keep bringing stuff over.
A drawer. That's what she's saying.
A draw.
A draw. I put my drawers in the drawer, so I don't know.
It's a draw.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, how do you say it?
Drawer? I don't know.
There's no R at the end of it.
Yeah, it is. Draw. DRAWER. Drawer. Right? I don't know. Anyway, unimportant, but see,
C-R-A-W.
that's great. That's fine. But listen, that's just clarification for
you
our
just put
audience.
your clothes in it. So
Just,
once you get a full
drawer,
space,
draw. You know. But no, it's baby steps though too. Like you spend the night, maybe a weekend and stuff like that. But everybody's still on good behavior at that point.
Yeah, like you haven't farted in front of the person.
Yeah, or you
still,
haven't. You made noise while you did it.
Yeah, like that cough.
Yeah.
But like you're still closing the door when you're going to the bathroom and stuff.
So we're gonna go, like the title of the episode, beyond the physical, right? Gosh, I hate when people say that right thing, and I keep doing it now. It's because I hate it.
Right?
Right.
But, like, there's a lot more, I think girls pay attention a little bit more to, like, the inner workings of a person than guys do, I think, at first sight. But, like, I definitely noticed, like, you, and I was attracted to you before I just, said anything.
And I was a hot mess when you met me, so I don't know what you saw way beyond. I don't even know. You had the fucking Sword of Omens and shit. You were like, see sight beyond sight. You were like fucking Lino. It's great, and I appreciate that because, like, I don't know. At that point, I felt like I was the worst person on the planet Earth. Whatever, going through some things, hot mess.
Yeah.
But somehow she was able to see past that and see a potential. And that's kind of what you want to do. It's true. I understand. I like what you said because women do probably see more things than men. At first glance, we're looking at the ass, the tits, the face. And I don't know. Are they like not like completely? I don't know. If you're listen, if you're into the like high maintenance chick, good for you. If you can afford it, that's cool. Kind of not what I'm into. I like the wounded dogs. I'm just kidding. I was just kidding. The ones.
Are you though? Are you?
We'll never know. Wait for the next episode. Maybe we'll find out. But you got to find commonalities, right? Like things that you're interested in, and you won't know that until you do start the dating and the laughing at certain jokes. Maybe start off with a show. Hey, you like Game of Thrones or whatever, or Walking Dead or Gilmore Girls.
I didn't make you watch it.
No, you didn't, and I love that. It was great. I kind of like to see the good in things, even when it's shitty. I think we do that. You do that too.
I mean, I think that it's fine to do things together where you're not talking and you're not like engaging, but you have to have a point where you're not just like having sex. I mean, not that because we have sex pretty often and works for me, but there's times where we're up till like 1 o'clock in the morning just like laughing our asses off about like the dumbest stuff, and like those are the moments that I think keep us together because he's funny and like that's what I want in a person. And like there's things that like I was looking for, like when you have like you want to have a list of things that are like non-negotiables, of things that you want in another person. Like I have a job, I want you to have a job. Like I have a car, I want you to have a car. You know what I mean? Like, and it doesn't have to be some like Wall Street job or some like BMW. It's just like you need to have your shit together, and I need to have my shit together so that we can have our shit together. So, but yeah, like
What
after
happens?
like that, like the honeymoon period, like you're left with the other person, and that's when you realize if it's gonna like make or break you. Like we can spend like a whole day just doing like really stupid shit, and like we have a good time doing it, and like that's what you want to look for in somebody else, where you could spend time doing things Yeah, like this, like not only is this something that we want to do for other people because they ask us like what makes this work, but like this is like a strange date night for us.
Yeah, it's late. We worked all day.
Yeah.
Had kids and basketball practice.
I changed like 6 times to do this. Like this is
Shit,
what
I
we
don't give a
decided.
shit.
This is what we decided to do,
Whatever.
and it works.
Yeah.
Because we didn't just jump in because of a physical attraction. Like there obviously was a physical attraction there because I think that's a piece to the puzzle, but it shouldn't be the main piece to the puzzle. You know what I mean? Like, and I shouldn't be jumping into a relationship because I feel like I need one. You know, like this happened because we were just trying to have a good time, and then it just ended up being something amazing, you know. And I think that's why a lot of people come to us for advice and like say like, what are you doing, you know. And like regardless of what kind of advice it is, if it's relationship, if it's sex advice, if it's, you know, just like how do you do this, or like how did you get through it, like, and we're able to come back with some kind of an answer, you know.
Yeah.
Which is weird.
Yeah. Well, I think this episode has definitely gone long enough. We got a lot of editing to do. But anyway, thank you so much. Press the like button, subscribe to our channel. We're going to have a lot more very interesting topics to discuss. I think even some things that I haven't found on YouTube yet myself, and I think I've watched almost everything on YouTube, if that's possible. But well, we thank you for joining us on Lovershare.
I feel like we should go out with something.
How about 3 kisses?
Okay.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It could be like our thing.
See you in 3 and 3.
Oh.
Bye, guys.